All right. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Welcome to the committee of the whole meeting this morning. Appreciate everybody's here in the boardroom this morning, and everybody that's virtual listening in. We don't have a real long agenda this morning, so it shouldn't take us too long. We will have a public comment at the end of the meeting. If anybody wants to address the board at that time, they can do that. And with that, we'll have a roll call by Deputy Clerk Katie Robinson.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Commissioner Goodchild,
Here.
Commissioner Barlow,
Here.
Commissioner Vaughn,
Here.
Commissioner Lutz,
Here.
Commissioner Cook.
Here.
Okay, you have a quorum, you may proceed.
Thank you, ma'am. Number one under new business, Tuscola County Advertising Council Agent Bylaws. I would pronounce your name in, but I'm afraid I get it wrong, so.
Gabriel Marsek, I'm on the council, I'm the secretary on the council. And we updated the bylaws because we support the senior dinner dance. And we like to have a raffle there. And so we needed to have dissolution of funds according to the state so that we could obtain the raffle license and be legal when we do our raffle at our dinner dance. And basically, we just kind of cleaned them up a little bit and added the dissolution verbiage so that any funds, if the council was ever dissolved, would go back to the county.
Never have a chance to read the bylaws that were presented this morning.
Yeah.
Any questions for Jane?
Chairman, I have a question related to the dissolution of funds. To go back to Tuscola County, is that going to be in a separate line item, or how's that going to be handled?
Well, your finance people would have to address it. We would have to write a check back to the county and then your finance people would add it to something. I don't know where you would put it for sure.
Right, it would be according to what what does the bylaw state? Does it have to be used for similar functions?
So the money is appropriated to us, I guess, and then we would, I don't know where, if it went back. Because some of the funds are from like the current year and some of them wouldn't be because there is a
Fund balance?
We have a credit union account where we keep monies to pay for the items that we need for what we use, the dinner dance and our senior supportive activities.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
Is there a separate line item for them now? For,
The Council on Aging, I
Yeah.
believe
So
so.
then we have to go back to there and then allocated to somewhere in the budget then.
Well, we allocate funds to the Council on Aging.
Right,
It must be in this fund that you have, but I don't know if that's a one-time yearly appropriation or I don't know anything about it. But the questions that start rising is, all right, I can understand why you're doing this, but in terms of how the county's going to handle it and future expenses that would have to be set up in a separate account that the county would have to pay at the request of the Council of Aging for the expenses that you incur, or like whatever you incur, I don't know.
to support the dinner dance and the other activities, like they had a bus trip to, a bunch of seniors got together and they did a bus trip to the movie theater and to a restaurant and that cost came out of our funding that we get.
So once we transfer that money, which is about how much do you think?
It's not, I think it's $4,000 or $5,000 a year, it's not much.
Okay, so once we transfer the money, any expenses would have to be requested from the county and the county would have to pay the expenses for you, correct? Is that?
The money,
Doesn't work.
the county usually gives us like a little pot of money to support our events. That money is then put into a credit union account
Mhm.
where there's 2 or 3 statements for it. And then big checks are written out of there for expenses.
Let me go back, maybe I misunderstood this. The dissolution, you're not asking
We're not asking for it, we're just saying.
Not
it's
now.
if something
Yeah.
happens in the future.
Right,
Okay,
it might never happen.
Withdraw the
It might
question.
take
So-
forever.
withdraw the questions because it's not, I thought you were,
it could be
Because of the law.
20 years from now or something for,
got it.
Yeah,
We have to
like the
address.
state, to get this raffle license,
No
they
further.
said that, okay, Jane can't take money out of the fund and take it home if the council's dissolved, because why, Jane can't do that, because that's wrong, and that's, their fear was that Jane could do that.
I took it as if he was gonna have a, would you call a lottery or something?
It's just.
A raffle, that
we
you
just
had to
raffle.
disillusion,
We have a 50/50
take the
raffle,
funds.
and we were
Right.
trying to get legal. And that was, we make a few $100s, and then we put it back in the pot for next year. Because the seniors really like raffles and prizes and all that stuff, and especially when they're attending those things.
So Chairman, I withdraw all my questions related to misunderstanding. I thought they wanted to transfer those funds.
Put the updated bylaws on the consent agenda.
CA, yeah.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.
Number 2 on the new business. Parks and Recreation request to approve site plan estimates by Spicers for kayak launch on the Cache River. Michael Kleinstein.
Good morning, commissioners.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hope you have a great week. So I'm here to talk about what we've been talking about with the Parks and Recreation. So we did have a meeting a few weeks ago, and we do have in our master plan for recreation, we did talk about possibly developing a kayak launch. We're doing something with your parcels we have between the 2 former prison properties. So we're looking at that. We put out for bids for a plan for that. We voted to go with Spicer for the amount of $6,500. So we do have this amount of money that's in our Parks and Recreation budget. So the plan would be to take it from there. We did vote to recommend creating a line item for that in the Parks and Recreation budget. So you should have the information from Spicer in there. It mentioned something about hourly rate for $6,500. When I talked to them, my understanding is that the amount would be in the total of $6,500, and I'll get some their credit. I'll talk with them about getting the right language in there and agreement that they have. But the idea is to at least get a start of some sort of plan or something that could be put out there, out by the river between those 2 parcels. Now I want to have you have an opportunity to ask any questions that you have or about what we've been doing so far on that.
So 6,500 for an estimate?
We talked with them, the $6,500 is what they plan to do that for. But what-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
The engineering of it or what it would take.
To do the site plan, it'd be 6,500. Okay,
it should be a total amount of $6,500 for that.
okay.
We're with them because they have done 7 of the 11 kayak launches in the Cass River Water Trail existing. So they have experience doing all sorts from very elaborate basic.
Chairman, this is all covered in the budget, in your budget.
Well, we just need that line item in there. There's funds there available. So they would just need to create that,
Line item.
that line item for that.
I did include a copy of their budget in the packet. So Michael is correct, they do have a fund balance as well as unused line items.
So they have everything necessary.
Yes.
This one's there. So.
It's page 16 of 72 in the board packet.
Chairman, another question. What's the timeline for the work? For the proposal?
That's a great question.
Is it for 26, basically?
It would be for, well, my understanding it'd be over the next few months. I talked with them, when I talked with them the other day, they said they already had a lot of the information that they, the need for that. So my expectation would be that it'd be something that would be over months now or a year, so,
So available in 26, do you think, Nancy?
We'd like to get started to do something there. And no matter what you do, if you go for a grant or whatever you have to do, we have to have this in place before we go anywhere.
Right.
And so if we are able to get this done by the first of the year, give us an opportunity to look and project out for following year.
Any questions, any more questions for Nancy or Mike? CA this?
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Number 3, Sheriff's request to purchase tactical shields. Ryan Robinson, Sheriff.
We're gonna write.
Robert Baxter,
Morning.
Other Sheriff.
Morning.
So we're looking at purchasing some ballistic shields. These shields are rifle rated, and we kind of zeroed in on a particular shield because of the size and weight. We did end up getting 3 bids. This was the best bid, and are also located in Traverse City, so Michigan-based company. Ultimately, what we're looking at is 21 shields, 1 per patrol unit. They're $2,825 a piece plus a $72 carrying bag, for a total with shipping is $61,587. We would like to use fund balance and have that transferred into our equipment. I don't know what else I can tell you, if you have any questions.
Questions for Mr. Baxter?
Put this on for motion for Thursday.
Motion be fine.
Motion, CA, either one, no problem.
Yeah, it's not, either one would be fine.
CA if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you for Thursday.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
you.
Bob.
Thanks, Bob.
Have a good day.
Here, I just have one question. Hey, Bob?
Bob?
Just a comment I was reading. They weigh about, what'd you say they weigh a piece?
These are about
11.45.
And the last line of this says, they even float? I guess they float. That's on the very, very bottom of the letter. It says, comes with a 10-year warranty and it even floats. I guess that's what that means.
Is that in the?
It's
quote, or is it
in
the
the, it's in the email from Darren Delaney.
Yeah, it's
Oh, is that the other company? Okay.
Yeah.
That's not this. All right. No further questions.
No floating on
I thought that was pretty interesting.
Thanks, Bob. Michigan County Workers' Compensation Fund update. Thomas Barlow.
Well, that was to be Thursday.
Oh,
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah. If that's all right, because I'm still
Yeah.
gaining some information.
Yeah.
It's basically a report out to the board of the recent meeting we just had, and I wanted to put something together, which is almost there.
okay.
If
So
it
we'll
may,
move
from
that to Thursday.
Thursday,
Of course.
just a quick presentation.
And Chairman, we missed number 4.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is a renewal, or excuse me, request from the Michigan Veterans Agency granting permission to Kim Vaughn to sign the new application for the 2026 Veterans Grant Agreement.
This is something we do every year, I think.
It is, yes.
CA that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
How much is the grant?
56,568.
56. Oh, I see. Yep.
Okay. That takes us to the new business. Don't see anything right under old business. We'll move into finance and technology. I'll turn this over to, Mr. Bardwell.
Looking at the agenda, and item, general fund budget adjustment request from Erica Dibble. Is number one.
Yes, so we were doing the budget sweeps for 2026, and good news, we've received greater revenue than budgeted. So these are items that will reduce the use of the fund balance that we budgeted, the 650,000. So I broke down that for you in the one that looks with the ABCD across the top. I also handed out a paper copy because in the packet, some of the words were cut off. So I apologize for that. There's no changes to the numbers, just a change in the formatting. So the second page is the proposed budget amendment that I would like to have approved on Thursday so that I can act on that.
Any questions on Erica on that? That's good news. We got a little more revenue than what.
Yes,
Yeah,
We should probably do a motion on that, don't you think?
I don't think so.
Not CA.
okay.
Put a motion on that for Thursday?
Okay.
That takes care of both of those items, correct?
Yes, it was one item, one was backup and one was a proposed amendment.
Well, I see.
So one was just informational for commissioners to see how did we come up with the information on the requested budget amendment.
Thank you, Erica.
Welcome.
Mr. Luce, you have anything on finance?
No, I just wish to cook.
No, I don't.
What about, the reason I was asking is, Chairman, is there going to be a schedule of the budget development
Yes, that is in process.
forthcoming?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know if anyone else had any idea what was happening in that area or not, but it's getting into September.
We were working through the budget sweeps for 2025, and then we're going to begin the creation and get you a schedule of the deadlines and our trajectory.
Are the elected and appointed, are they working on budgets, or are there any communication going on with them?
The last communication I sent out was I was working on it and I would be in touch. So yes, that's next. As soon as we finish the 2026, or excuse me, the 2025, then yes, we're gonna launch the emails for them to start preparing, open up BSNA so they can make their adjustments in there, and then we will meet and go over finals.
Okay. Unless someone else has something ongoing in finance, seeing or hearing none, we'll move on to other technology. Please.
The other thing I have for you is, we're developing an AI policy for Tuscola County. Before, we've always operated under the acceptable use policy that, you're only allowed to use the software and hardware necessary for your job function. So it's been covered under that AI is not necessary for your job function so far. But eventually we're gonna have to adjust that specifically. So researching what other counties are doing, reading their policies, how they're handling it. And it's gonna be a topic of discussion, with a conference next week. It'll be a huge topic that we're talking about. So work on that, and heads up.
The Chairman,
Yes.
for Ian, is this, heads up, that's a good point. Is the AI that's being used in the counties now, is it chat, or what do we use today? What are you allowed to be used?
Right now,
Yes.
None.
None?
You are not allowed to use AI for your job.
So none of the AI functions outside chat and all the other. And that's what this conference is sort of an overview.
Well, it's a huge topic and focus of it, yeah.
It would be interesting.
Well, I'm sorry, specifically, we're going by county. Other counties are doing specific things. We have a general blanket statement that you're not allowed to use AI to compose. And because we don't know what's going on with that information, we type it into AI, where does it go, who has it, that sort of thing. Basically, we're gonna have to develop our own internal AI for people who want to use it and mold that into how we want it.
Would you be identifying the items that you could use it on, or would it be just an open platform, or?
That's to be discussed.
I know it's, if you follow the AI chatter, it's really something that, I mean, universities, high schools, they're all struggling with AI right now. And if you've used it, you can understand why. No further questions. Chairman, I'll turn the finance back to you.
Okay, we'll move on to buildings and grounds, and I'll turn that over to Commissioner Lutz.
I don't have anything unless Commissioner Cook or Director Miller has anything. Back to you, sir.
Personnel, we'll turn this over to Commissioner Goodchild.
I don't have anything to add, so we have these hire requests on here.
Number one, sheriff's request to hire Rayland Summerbird, Robert Baxter. Oh, now, you're doing everything to mess me up today.
We switched it all. So this is, we plan on hiring Raylan Sonnenberg, for the vacant full-time position in corrections. We don't have a start date yet. She takes her physical tomorrow, physical and drug screening. She did successfully complete the background. So this would be, starting at the pay rate of $21.96 per hour, pending the, results of the physical and drug test tomorrow.
So
It's just an open position that we're trying to fill.
you don't have a start date though, or?
No, we gotta get those test results tomorrow, so this is just basically the approval pending that she's gonna pass it.
So we see it tomorrow, but as soon as you get the results, give us a start date, that's gotta go into the motion, I would think.
Well, we're basically approving you to move forward with
Yeah,
expediting a bit.
Yeah, it's just, we were hoping that she would've got that in already and had been scheduled. There was an issue with the scheduling when she called, so, earliest she could get in is tomorrow at 1 PM, so.
Commissioner, may I?
Yeah.
Typically, we could do an on or about, so perhaps once you get those tests, if you could let us know, we could do an on or about for Thursday. If you,
Yeah, we could try to figure that out, but, yeah.
that way it's covered, on or about, so that would be helpful.
put this on CA.
Well, we would need to get the
No.
under about
Right.
what you would craft for the CA.
Yes.
Okay.
If you would like to do that way, yes. Or we can hold and do a separate motion on Thursday, separate of the CA if you would prefer. It's up to the commissioners, what you prefer.
If we got the information, CA would be fine. Sheriff, you act like you don't think we're gonna have.
No, I CA is fine, I'm just waiting to hear which route we're going.
Okay,
You can always pull it off the agenda, any commissioner can,
yeah,
before the consent is approved.
all right, let's plan on CA.
All right,
Okay,
sounds good.
all right.
Thank you.
Number two, dispatch director request to hire Nicole McMullen. Yowder Morris.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
I do have several openings within dispatch, and the first one I would like to request is to hire Nicole McMullen, pending the satisfactory background, drug screening, physical, with an on or about start date of the 29th of September.
The 29th, you said?
Yes, sir.
There you
Do you hails from the Carroll area, works for a local company that we do a lot of business with. So we're excited to bring her on board.
Any questions for Mr. Ramirez on the first one? No? Move on down to number 3, John.
Sir, again, we're looking to fill an open position. The name may sound familiar to you, but I'm looking to hire Remington Lowe. He has already successfully completed a background and a physical and a drug screen. He was previously approved to start work at the sheriff's office, but due to some unforeseen circumstances, he's not able to follow that through. But we are happy, both of us are happy to request his hiring, which he will be able to fulfill at dispatch.
Start date on.
I'm sorry, on or about the 29th of this month as well. We expect to fast track him a little bit since he already has all the necessary paperwork approved for the employment at the sheriff's office. We don't feel it's necessary to redo all of that unless the board would like that done.
I don't see
What
no
was the
sense in that.
timeline on that? How long has it been since?
Sure.
He was supposed to start the academy in August.
Yeah.
So very recent?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we just approved him, it seems not that long.
So all that would be good, Erica? Okay.
CA those two.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. Any ongoing?
No, you got number 4 yet.
Number 4.
Oh, awesome. I guess I got to put my glasses on.
You do have.
Yeah.
I can sit here holding my hand. That's fine. Oh, there we go. Number 4, prosecutor's request to hire Rosemary Kubitz.
Commissioners, this is a request from Erica Wally regarding the step 0 for someone who has the law degree but has not yet passed their bar or is waiting on their results. So Erica Wally is requesting the hire of Rosemary, I don't want to pronounce the name incorrectly, Kuebitz, at the starting pay of $50,000 annually with contingent upon a favorable background check and drug screen and physical to fill the current vacant position at the prosecutor's office.
Does she have an on or about date, start date on there?
I didn't see one.
As soon as possible. So if we approve her on Thursday, September 11th, I would say on or about Monday, just September 15th. That would, if it was a few days later, based on the background check and all the results, I would say September 15th to be safe. If she starts on the 19th, we're still on or about.
See that one too?
Excuse me.
See that one too?
Yep.
Any ongoing business? Any ongoing personnel necessary?
Just mention the meeting, which I'll report a little bit on the meeting we had with the Michigan Workers' Comp Fund, but Steve Curry was there. And I think he mentioned there's someone here going to the conference, right?
Yeah, in Traverse City?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 or 1 or?
Yeah, Commissioner Lutz and I.
Luke? Oh, you both
Yeah.
did? Okay, great. I'm gonna opt out due to a tour. But you indicated that this may be one of the biggest conferences yet. So, and we went over the agenda. Seems like the number 1 agenda is the PHIP one and the mental health, which I hope one or both of you attend because that's a major milestone. There's so much controversy in the background of that and what the impact of it. And if you've ever had an opportunity to hear a consumer who's been a consumer, someone who's in the system, patient rather, their experience and their concerns, it's a very eye-opening testimony that only they would know. So you look at what the state is trying to do, and you look at what they're experiencing on the ground, like in our county, it's devastating in terms of thinking of taking the local experience away in treatment and moving it as a bid process, which, as you know, that bid process is, the request for proposal for bids is already out. So that's gonna be an interesting one all the way through. And I'm really looking forward to hearing some feedback on that, because you'll have the greatest and latest at that point, as far as the TBH group out here is involved as well. So just wanted to mention that's going to be a big one. Anything else, Jim?
Any other business in this thing? Any public comments this morning? Any public comments this morning for the board? Well, I want to thank everybody who joined us this morning. Everybody was in the boardroom this morning. Is there any public comment? Want to address the board this morning? Let the record show that the public comment was offered. And with that, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Support.
So moved by Commissioner Root, supported by Commissioner Goodchild, to adjourn the committee of the whole meeting this morning. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Meeting is adjourned.